It is of my indubitable interest to ascertain the esteemed ability to illuminate yourselves upon your academic pursuit of that which is, and shall be, the role of the visible spectrum of electromagnetic radiation in photosynthesis. Let us proceed, shall we? Before we continue on our dubious path, I must educate you on the wonders of light wavelengths. All colors of light have their own wondrous frequency and color. To be of clear mind, one must understand light's need to be fabulous in its own way. Longer wavelengths fancy a red, while shorter wavelengths prefer a bluish hue. Energy is a property of matter that gives it the ability to do work. Court is in session. There are 3 laws about energy you should know. First, energy is never created or destroyed. It can only be transformed from one state to another. Second, when using an energy source, the energy is not destroyed but simply made into a more disordered state. The universe is winding down, and as energy is used, it becomes less and less available. Third, everything comes down to a complete stop when temperatures reach absolute zero, or negative 273.15 centigrade. Energy comes in many different forms, such as heat energy, light energy, mechanical energy, which includes potential and kinetic energy, electrical, chemical, nuclear, and sound. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only converted into other forms. For example, headphones transform electrical energy into sound energy. Humans take chemical energies from food and convert it into mechanical energy. Plants use light and energy to create ATP and sugar, which provides energy for their cells. The light energy required for photosynthesis comes from the sun, which the chemical energy is taken from carbon dioxide. Today, we'll be focusing on the light reactions of photosynthesis. Light exhibits properties of both a wave and particle. Specifically, light is the wave-like movement of particles called photons. Light travels as packets of photons. More heat equals more photons given off. Remember that now, what we call light is actually the wavelength of electromagnetic radiation which can be detected by the human eye. The color of light is determined by its wavelength. Violet is the shortest visible wavelength, while red is the longest. Plants have molecules that absorb certain wavelengths and reflect every other wavelength. These molecules are known as pigments. Plants have 3 kinds of pigments: chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, and carotenoids. All pigments absorb certain wavelengths of light more efficiently than others. Chlorophyll A directly helps with photosynthesis, the most abundant pigment. Chlorophyll A absorbs many red and blue wavelengths. Chlorophyll A does not absorb green light very well. As a result, most of this light is reflected. Colors that we perceive are the colors which are reflected back at us. This is why plants appear green to us, because they do not absorb much green light. It ain't easy being green. Moving on, chlorophyll B is a helpful pigment. Being an accessory pigment, chlorophyll B helps absorb light energy and passes it off to chlorophyll A. Now you have carotenoids. These pigments are accessory pigments that act as a sunscreen for the plant. Light does not travel through a particular medium. When light travels in a straight line from the source, the pattern is known as a ray. Now, some materials allow light to travel directly through, others don't. Pretty simple, right? A material in which light cannot travel through is called opaque. Light can change direction when it reflects off of different surfaces.